Hello viewer, welcome to another episode of Viewpoints. It is great having you on the show and thank you for joining us. It is an exciting and interactive talk show where they talk as EB. We talk about everything and anything trending, ranging from entertainment to politics, health, education, lifestyle, power of community, you name it. All you need to do is sit back, enjoy and engage in our conversations. My name is Peace Chisholm and right here with me in the studio are my co-hosts. We have Confidence here. Confidence, small.
Hello viewers. Good having you guys.
And here we have Rachel.
Hello.
Rachel is just straightforward, very straightforward person.
So what am I?
Confidence is corner forward.
All we do on the show is spark meaningful conversations, inspire change within our community as we engage in honest dialogue. And straight to the business of the day, let's get started. Rigoberta Menchú once said, without a strong watchdog institution, impunity becomes the very foundation upon which systems of corruption are built. And if impunity is not demolished, all efforts to bring an end to corruption are in vain. Today we'll be talking about our Nigerian judiciary system and the aftermath of the 2023 elections. This is coming in reaction to Dele Farotimi's comments. Dele Farotimi is the Labour Party campaign spokesperson and lawyer who spoke yesterday at length with Channel. While speaking on Channel's television, he said the Nigerian judiciary system has failed the common man. Also on the show today, we'll be talking about a burning issue in our society right now, which is public proposal. We've seen ladies publicly turning down proposals, and so we ask, why? Is public proposal a yes or a no? Now, our last topic is... This is a very sensitive topic, but it's important that we touch on it. And that is that you are what you eat. The ladies of Viewpoint will be exploring these issues. Please stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And just before we react to Dele Farotimi's comments on the Nigerian judiciary system, please watch for yourself and see some of the things he said.
The taste of the pudding is in the eating. The reality is that for a long time, the electoral processes had been abandoned by Nigerians because they lack trust and confidence in the process. So the advertisement of beavers, the IRF and everything, they were quite vociferous in explaining to Nigerians and reassuring us of what would happen with the system. To now have Mr. Festus Okoye sit down here and open his mouth, there must be a disconnect between the mouth and the brain box for him to offer anything short of an apology, unreserved one, to Nigerians for the utter failure to pretended by INEC. Let me say this. In a sane environment where people are still governed by reason, the likes of Mr. Festus Okoye should either have resigned or be somewhere writing his statements explaining to Nigerians what happened? Glitch. The question is that glitch. Is it a glitch in human brain, a glitch in the technical systems, or a glitch occasioned by the complete shutdown of human conscience? So when the person now comes here and he sits down and he begins to offer explanations at variance with common sense, as has been attested to by anybody who observed this election or was here in this country, all the evidences are very clear, and it shows very clearly that everything that should work on that day worked except INEC. The integrity of INEC as an institution went on exile.
Wow. Interesting. Now, let's talk. Now, before Dele Farotimi, just like you saw he's the Labour Party spokesperson. Thank you. He's the Labour Party spokesperson, and he spoke a lot. The entire interview was about 25 minutes. 25 minutes, and he spoke a lot, and he raised several points. Now, some of them that let's just, because it's paining my chest. When I went through that video, I was pained.
Why did you say that?
Like the pain, like you guys need to feel the pain. Yeah, please, you guys should just let's start with you, Rachel. What do you think? What do you have to say in reaction to that?
See, when I watched that video, Mr. Dele, wherever you are, God bless you.
Amen.
Rachel, why did you so dramatic
God bless you. Because he said things that everyone needs to hear at this time.
Yeah.
He was too realistic. He was
Brilliant
too open.
is
He
just
just
a word.
came out to just say it the way it is. He said the judiciary is no longer the hope of the common
Of
man.
course, it's
And
not.
yes, if you're a poor man in this country now
And they tell you
you
go
want
to
to go
court.
to court, if you go to
Be
court,
firing prayer on top of that
Like
court.
you see some
Because
people tell you
fire
that don't
prayer.
even let's resolve this issue. Let's not even carry it and go to court because it's like you're going from frying pan to lava.
fire.
yes,
If you're going to the judiciary to help you,
Mhm.
and it's not even supposed to be like that.
yeah,
And the way he started, he was saying some things and how he how he retired from law, and he said he doesn't want to be addressed as a lawyer anymore. If you're called to bar, whether you practice or you don't practice anymore, you're still a lawyer. So
Yeah.
when he began to give his reasons why, I just somehow I related to it because there was a time in my life where my dad's a lawyer.
Mhm.
So there was a time when he wanted me to study law, the way parents, and
Yeah.
at some point, you're growing up, you want to do something else. I delved into another course, I studied, I finished, and at some point I began to even, nurse the idea of maybe like going
Going
for a
back.
second degree or something. But with the way the country is going, honestly, they've bastardized
No longer
life.
Let
That's
me,
the
here is okay. Let me just read. Let me quote what he said, and I quote: "Now I left the law practice because I already made it clear to myself that once I got to a point in my life, I was going to say goodbye to earning a living. I was going to say goodbye to earning a living, saying my Lord and your worship to people I know who are
Yeah,
not
I heard
fitting
that.
in any way
Yeah.
or deserving to be called these names. And here's the part that shocks me the most. I know I live in a country that is ruled essentially by impunity and not law.
Mhm.
And so whilst I could play the game of law until a point in my life, I understood clearly that I had to leave.
Mhm.
So it's like a lawyer come to tell you, you're wasting your time depending on us.
Yes.
That's basically what
For
you're
a lawyer
saying.
to
You're
come
wasting
There
your
are
time.
very few people
Wait.
that would actually come out
And be honest like
say
this.
Yes.
it. No,
He's-
wait. Honest is like you can
Say
be
it
honest, but
factual.
not say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You say
Say
it
it factually.
as it is.
He said something.
Well, I thought you says we talk as he be.
Yeah.
We talk as he be.
He said the lawyers we have now are not reflective of who they are supposed to be.
Exactly.
So the lawyers we have now, who your parents, maybe your parents know this person, I know this person.
It's a hereditary thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you look at it truly, remember I think we discussed this issue here when a judge, when she came out, I think her husband came out to, talk about how he has been using his wife, to manipulate cases and all of that. Now
In the words of Femi, he said this. In the words of Dele, bukatualization.
Bukatualization.
Yes, suddenly he has created
It
a
has
new
become
word,
a
the
new
bukatualization, because it was bukatua, I think,
Yes.
that
Bukatua.
came out to say,
Yeah.
And that is just what we have now. And like I said before, if you're a poor man, even if you're not a poor man, but if you do not know someone that knows someone, if you don't have money, or you don't know, you're not in politics, you don't have this influence in politics and all of that, going to the court is just a waste. And look at what is happening now. Look at the elections, the 2023 elections we had. It's so clear. Everyone knows the results. Everyone knows what happened, at the polls and all of that. But it's in court now. We keep hearing stories and we keep having it, postponed and all of that. We keep
one
having
thing or
like
something
says
comes
family issues. We
Family
keep having
obligation.
different. So I
One
see
thing like that
the
comes
the
up.
judiciary has been, the word is bastardized.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny thing, he pointed out something in that video. He said that we should stop making it look like these people are coming from outside of Nigeria, because these people
we are
like
us. They are
Yes.
us. He didn't just say
And
they
then
are
the
like,
appointing
he said they are us.
process. I mean,
Yes.
have you seen the process of appointing judges? Like Rachel rightly said, is who you know.
Yeah.
Excuse me, who you know. Your father knows this person, your uncle knows this person. That's how they do it.
You can lobby this,
Do you
and then
understand?
at the end of the day, you get
person
in
gets
that
and
place.
You are
And you expect
expecting
that
the person will
person-
be honest.
And even the people
It's not
appointing
possible.
them, it's not the same
The
leaders
same-
we
the
have.
same-
This
the
is
same.
so the thing is
Like
the thing
it's a circle.
Yeah,
It's a continuum of
And then we are
us.
expecting that the judiciary will be honest, will come out
even
and
if
give
you want to be
judgment.
honest,
Now,
how
yes,
you have
yes,
to
yes,
contact
yes,
the
yes,
people
yes,
that
yes.
appointed you.
He said if you're going to see people that will be honest and judge right, it's
Yeah.
either that the person is the judex, according to what he
Yeah.
said, has a conscience.
Yeah.
As a person, he already knows right from wrong, or that you have enough evidences. Aside from that,
But even
That's
if
what
you-
he even
if
said. He
you
said,
do-
I never had any hope in the judiciary at any
Yes.
point before. And then the
you
interviewer
can
was like,
imagine.
why? But you've been bowing down, you've been saying my law. He said it's a different thing to read law just to know your rights.
Mhm.
to read law because you believe. For him, he said he does not believe. That is where that word, the judiciary is not the hope of the common man. It is definitely not the last hope of the common man. That's why he said that.
Even if
he said,
that you expect to uphold the law are lawless.
He said, I'm not suggesting, just like you said. He said, just like you said, where he said, the judex, it is only if they have that person presiding over your case has the conscience, or the evidences are so solid, but they are so solid. Other than that,
if the person that wants to judge the case, even if the person has a conscience, the people you're answering to, look, it is difficult, right? It is difficult for you with a clear conscience. You want to do right. It is difficult for you to get to that, to be a judge in this Nigeria, because if you're
as you're going, you have people above, you have to be below, you have
to that's that concept of godfatherism.
Exactly.
And you noted it. It's hereditary.
These people you're answering
to do something without, okay, this is how I want to do it, and they're like, you want to do what? You must do it like this. This is how we've been doing it since. And you must follow that the common man has hope. There's no hope. That's why you see people when they have, an issue or there's a conflict or something, you see them coming together. Let's just resolve this in between ourselves. Because if you take laws,
because they know the people that are supposed to take laws into their hand are not doing anything with the law. They are rubbishing the law. That is why they've decided, okay, let me be the judge and jury over my own case. Let me judge it properly, the way I think is right, the way I think is morally right. Because I know that the people that the society has elected as the judge and jury are not doing anything.
And the funny thing
it is when you get to the court, it is not who is right. It is not the right thing that is being upheld. It is who can defend the most, who can raise their voice the most, who has connections the most, who knows, who can tap into the concept of book actualization. Who can talk to somebody that will talk to somebody that will talk to somebody that will talk to a judge that will affect your case.
And funny enough,
so at the end of the day, where is the law? Just like he said,
this thing is in all sectors. From the police, he said, to customs, to
everywhere.
See,
and then you're wondering, how do you want us to be how do you want us to uphold this law?
Is there a law in the first place? That's the thing. Is there a law?
The law states that nobody is above the law.
You don't know. In Nigeria,
in this same Nigeria,
there are people that live. In fact, they created the law, so
and
they don't abide by the law.
Nigeria, a police officer will tell you, don't follow one way. When there's traffic, you will see. It's not
you're going too far. Police, we're talking about the road safety. The
same people
once there's traffic or something, they are the ones that will enter, and then they will raise that annoying siren, and then wow, and you are entering one way, and then you are showing what example. Well, at this point, we are pain, and you can feel the pain in our voice because
we speak on behalf of Nigerians.
Because basically, seriously, Nigeria has turned everybody into a politician. Because you must, particularly with this 2023 general elections and the promise that came with it, Nigeria has turned everybody, like, you must know politics now. You cannot. Previously,
because it must affect you in one way.
Previously, there was something like political party. Some people just sit in the house and say, let them make a decision. But now it is pinching everybody down to the leg. Everything is increasing. Inflation is on the rise. Corruption is on the rise. I don't know if there's any good thing on the rise currently in Nigeria, except bad things, terrible things that are on the rise. And now, as we bring this section to a close, we are saying, drop your comments. What do you think about? Have you watched Dele Farotimi's video? What do you think?
We're going to drop it.
What do you think? What do you have to say? Please don't forget to drop a comment. All right, we'll be going on a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Moving on to our next topic, public proposal. A yes or a no?
A
yes or a no? So, Rachel, confident, tell me, what do you think about public proposal?
It's a no. I heard Rachel just saying a yes. So it's a no, a big no. But then again, you know why? The thing is, I can't speak for every other lady out there.
Yeah.
Personally, big no. Why? Because you don't get embarrass your family members. You don't get embarrass your people, your village people that are rooting for you. Now, why I said I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody might have a different opinion.
Of course,
some
definitely.
ladies might want it
Some might not want it.
extravagant. Some people want everybody to see them. They like that. Say yes, say yes, say yes. But me personally, and I don't value it. I don't see it as something necessary. And then secondly, what I'm going to say is you need to also know your partner. For God's sake, if you're going to propose to this lady, you would have already known stuff that you would have already even talked about it at some point. Like maybe you bring it up as a joke. If I'm going to propose to you, how would you? Do you like it public or private? Then when you know her view, when you already know that this kind of person likes private things, she doesn't like public. And there are people, some people are a mix. Some people might say, okay, because it's this man, he wants to marry me, I might say yes. But then again, you need to know the kind of person you're dating. For somebody like me, I don't like that's nice. I don't like it.
For me, it's a yes for me. Okay, so
why you not blushing? Why you not blushing?
Maybe you propose to her.
Not yet.
Let me see the finger. Okay. Please go on.
Not yet. But it's a yes.
Okay.
Well,
somebody will be watching. Please.
Exactly.
Exactly. Please propose to her.
Hi.
You're hearing.
Searching.
The ring, yeah.
It's empty.
Exactly. Please go on. Let's hear why.
Okay, so private, public, anyone, yes for me. But what I just want to say is I see no reason why I feel like those ladies I call it embarrassing themselves and their partners. Maybe first of all, they didn't define the relationship. They didn't define it in the sense that, okay, you're together with a person, you're in a relationship with a person. You don't know. I don't know why you're together with that person. Do you want to marry that person? Some people, they don't want to marry this person. They are just in a relationship with that person just for fun or whatever.
Yeah.
And so when that person now comes to propose, they are like, what kind of rubbish is this? So I think first you should define your relationship. Are you really dating this person to get married to this person? If you're planning marriage with this person, I see no reason why, if he comes out to propose, even if it's anywhere, why you should turn down why you should turn down the proposal. I see no reason. Why I'm saying this is because if you love a person, I'm bringing love into this. I'm sorry. If you love a person so much, love a person so deep, and then even if the person, maybe you don't like public proposal, but because you love this person, he comes out, for respect, for love, you just feel like I can't just embarrass this person. How will people see him? Let me just say this. What will people say? Okay, I'm coming. No, not what will people say in the sense of other things. I'm talking of the public proposal now. You already know this person. You know him. You want to marry him. He proposes in public. I see no reason why you should say no. You can say yes when you go back. Look, I only did that because I respected you. I only said yes because I love you, not because I like it. I do not like public things. Fine. But now you love a person. I don't know why you love someone, you respect someone, and you know you want to marry this person. Then the person that proposes to you in public and you say no, and you don't care what comes after then. But like I said before,
okay, let me. I don't think I want to
before you go on, here's what I think. Just you said something, you made a point, and you made a point as well, and you're saying you know your partner. You know your partner, so know what they will like and will not like. And you are saying, why are you in a relationship? Why are you in if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody who is headed towards marriage, at some point in the marriage, in the relationship, you should have discussed about that. You should have had an idea of where this is headed. For the other person, at the very least, if not for yourself, for the other person, you should have known, okay, this is headed towards marriage. And so when they come out there, yes, you may not like a public display of affection and stuff. But when they come out there, for the sake of respect, for the sake of love, for the sake of your image, because even though a lot of us don't care what other people think. There's that thing about image. It's still there and it's still important. And so for the sake of your image, just say yes and go back. Now, the question I wanted to ask is, if I say yes for the sake of it to save face, and then I go back and I say no, I shout the no, I scream the no. Does that work?
No, okay.
I was going to make a point. Let me make a point. I was going to say something. I said, when I started, I initially said, know your partner, know the kind of person your partner is. If you know, I don't know why, I would always say this thing anywhere I go. Guys like to embarrass themselves. You've not spoken to this person about this thing. You guys have not had a conversation about it. Or you know that she's the kind of person that does not like all these
Private things, all this public display of affection.
and you go out there and you want
But
to
is that
maybe you
enough
think
to
that
disgrace
no,
yourself?
calm down. Let me say something. And you know that you already have it at the back of your mind that you don't know how she's going to react about this thing. You've not asked her in private. You've not said, "Baby, will you marry me?" And you think that probably I think some of them just go out there
And just
because
hope
of the
that,
crowd.
yes, and just hope
exactly,
that
you hope that
she will not
because
turn
of
you
the
down.
crowd, she will say yes. Let me
But
tell
you know that
some
happens.
ladies,
People
some
does
ladies
it. There are
don't
some
think
guys
like that.
they've been wanting to pop the question, but then for some reason maybe they did something and the ladies offended.
They're thinking they
and
can
then
redeem
and they think
themselves
to
with
redeem
that.
themselves, they go out there. She's wanting marriage. She's in the same marriage. Let me do this, and then they shock her, and that lady is still pained. That pain is still in her heart, and you're coming to come and ask her if she can slap you. She'll say, "I know. I've
There are
seen
some people that are
this is-
very shy.
this
Some
is
people
what-
are shy.
this
They
is-
don't like that attention.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is my stand on this,
Yeah.
and I'll keep insisting on this. Personally, maybe because it is just me, but personally, I feel like even if I'm not in a relationship with you, if I like you, if I love you, if I hold you in high esteem,
Yeah.
I respect you so much. No matter what, even if you offend me, as far as that mutual understanding is between us, I know you, you know me, I love you, you love me, this respect is there. If you offend me, and then maybe you want to now come and use that to now maybe like a bribe, if we come out there, one thing we do not understand is this. See, bad news flies more than
Faster,
good news. So
yes.
fast, like the speed of light.
Yes.
So when we're in public there, even if there are 1,000,001 people there, if you propose to me, I may be angry at you. But for the fact that I know that I'm going to still marry you because we've already defined this relationship. So if you propose to me, I will say yes. But the moment we're living there, you see that offense, that thing I can hold that ring and still keep you in mind for like 1 year. I'll still be telling you I'm still angry at you. We'll still fight. But just for that respect's sake, just for the fact that I can't stand to see the person I love being humiliated. Imagine someone else humiliating the same person, even if I can't stand to see someone I love and someone I respect being humiliated in public. So I will not do that same thing. That's just my stand on this.
I think at this point, this is going to be part of all those date questions. First date, second date, third date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
likely. It's very
Because
likely.
some of these things are little things that should not cause issues.
Yeah.
Ask this person, do you like public or private proposals? And if this you ask, maybe you space it, you ask this person the first time, you ask the second time, and the answer is still consistent. My brother, when you want to pop the question, come on.
How about what
in
if the
private.
man likes public and you do not like public? I think
Ah,
both of
but
them
you
come
have
it's
to
not
reach a
about the
compromise.
man now.
It's not-
Excuse
You're
me.
asking me to
No, but
marry you. and you like
exactly. That
public,
proposal
and I don't
should not be
like it.
about you as
Do you
the guy.
understand? You're
It's not-
asking me to
you
marry
like what
you.
you like. It's just like, okay, when it comes to wedding, for example, it is what the lady likes. In fact, some people say wedding is
Both
not
of them
even for
have
the
to come
lady.
and come.
Some people say it's not for the lady. Some people say wedding is for the family. The wedding is for the family.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
of course,
yeah.
because the family, this family comes in, this family comes in. I want this, I want this, I
Yeah.
want. At the end of the day, sometimes the husband and wife,
They
it's
don't
like
even have-
it's
You
You know,
like
the thing
Okay,
is, your
almost
husband and
like
wife
almost
have to
just
be
go
on the
and stay
same
one
page.
side.
They need
Yes.
to come to a compromise.
Yeah.
Because if you have a husband doing, I like this, I don't like this, it's already a red flag, first of all. If they
well,
cannot reach
it
a
starts
compromise.
from a relationship. Just like if a man likes public display and a woman does not like public display, you guys should find the middle ground.
Yeah.
Public,
small
okay, let's say
public,
for
do
example,
small
yes.
private.
Now, it's small public can be go to church, for example. It can be proposed to her in church. Church is a private setting because it's like a family setting. The church
It depends
it's
on the
public
kind of
enough.
church, oh.
It's public enough. Yeah, again the congregation, but
Don't
it's
propose
public
to me in the
enough.
church, I'll say no.
Oh, wow.
It's
I thought
public.
you said you
But I
like
thought you
public
said like
proposal.
No, it's not
Church more everywhere.
carry me to a
Okay, you want
place. Not to carry me to church.
She wants
and so that when
She
we not
wants it
finish
50-50.
when we not finish the proposal,
now
that's
you
why I
now go
was to
straight to the altar.
go and eat
So you
and
like all those
your
things,
pastor
say
now
yes, say yes.
say let's
You know,
do 2-3 days fasting and
funny
prayer.
enough,
What?
what we've not even asked ourselves is, sometimes this thing with public proposals.
Is the pressure?
Puts pressure.
Is that
Maybe-
say yes?
maybe
Say
she
yes,
wants
of course.
No, maybe she wants to collect the ring. She would definitely say yes to you. But then you
But
have
she's-
people everywhere. Nigerians, not just Nigerians. People like all these something they will post on social media. Some people are not there to be happy for you.
Yes,
They're just there to
some
have
are.
videos to
Yeah.
post. So that if the girl says no, just love us.
That's
Straight.
come let's have don't mention this love. Come and investigate your matter. I'm not there. Oh.
Well, what do you like? What do you say? Is it a yes or a no for you? Let us know in the comment section. Do you like public proposal? So at this point,
Peace.
Yes.
Before you at this
I know
point.
what you want to ask.
Yes.
Exactly.
Do you like public or private proposal?
I am not the person in question here. It is not my opinion.
Please.
Say that is not your opinion.
I don't
Are you
understand.
proposing to the man?
Okay. So, do I like? No, I don't.
You like it in the church?
No, Rachel, let me be. So, no, I don't. I'm not a fan of PDA. I'm a very private person. So I like my I don't. What am I doing with all this? I think they're pointless.
Like,
I think they're pointless. I think they don't. I don't think they're saying why will
Please, please don't
pressure me like that.
If you're watching us,
Don't
please
pressure me
propose
like
to
that,
her in the bedroom or in the sitting room. Please don't propose to her in public. Thank you.
Well, there are different types of private proposals anyway. There could be the one you go to the restaurant, you just have your man.
Yeah, no, but even if it's restaurant, at least let that restaurant be completely empty.
You chase everyone away.
I think
we know her problem. She's shy.
I am not shy.
She's not shy.
I am not shy. I just don't like public display of affection. Anyway, thank you so much for staying with us on this topic. Please let us know what you think. Is it no or yes for you? And if it's yes, why? If it's a no, why? Are you like her who's saying respect the man regardless? Respect, collect the ring, go inside, tear him slap if you want to tear him slap.
No.
She did not say that, but tear him slap if you want to tear him slap. Or are you like confidence who is saying know your partner, know what they want, know what they like? Well, we'll be going on a short break, but don't forget, drop your opinions. Please stay with us. Thank you. Welcome back. Our last topic for today is an important topic. You are what you eat. Most times, this is a topic we do not like to talk about or explore, but it is very essential as it regards health and well-being. It is important to eat good food in order to be healthy and fit. Whatever you eat in one way or the other affects your health, your energy level, your mood, and what have you. Your hormone and everything, it affects it. So, do you think Nigerians care about what they eat? Or they just eat to be full and satisfied? Like, I just want pounded yam, go, don't stress me. Find one good soup.
It's coming out of their nose.
Find one good soup. Pounded yam, pounded very, very well. That kind of pounding, they pounded, as in pounded very well. Then I eat. And when I eat,
when they are not eating, they'll start singing, my Lord is a calorie burner.
Exactly. You know it. Confidence, you know it. You're a Nigerian.
Are you sure you're not one of them? Are you sure that's not what you do?
But at this point, we want to explore this topic. It's so vast. It's so broad. So we cannot hope to exhaust it. But here we are now. We just want to talk about it briefly. What do you eat? Do you, as a Nigerian, eat to be full or to be satisfied? Let's start with confidence.
Okay, so like Peace rightly said, it's a broad topic, but the bottom line is you need to eat health. That the bottom line is eating healthy. A lot of people do not eat healthy. You understand? A lot of people do not know that sometimes what you ingest, sometimes what you ingest affects you. Sometimes we call, certain sicknesses that one is not supposed to be, going through.
Yeah.
People go through it.
Because of what they eat.
So you see somebody waking up around 12 a.m., 1 a.m., when you're supposed to be sleeping, when you're supposed to be resting from the day's activities, and the person is eating. And it's not just eating. It's not like, okay, maybe you're taking nuts or something. You're eating eba. You're eating, and you're not, it's wraps. Come on. And then you wake up later that morning and you're complaining that you feel heavy. You're complaining that you feel
you're purging indigestion.
And then some people just dwell on junk food.
Shawarma.
Sugar.
3 times a day, doctor's prescription.
And you think you are living the life.
But this is...
No, but that's the definition of the life.
Yeah.
When you're busy going from pizza to shawarma to yogurt to Greek yogurt and all sorts of...
They're
not exactly bad.
People eat them
but in small quantity, in measures, portion control is very important.
I have an entirely different angle to this whole thing.
Okay.
Because me, I like to be realistic.
You like Ijakuje.
So we are not realistic.
No, somebody she likes Ijakuje. Is that not you like shawarma morning, shawarma afternoon, pizza night?
No, not that.
That's glowing. Sugar.
See, we are all Nigerians.
She's the sugar.
And you see, talking about you are what you eat.
Yeah.
I feel like this topic, as much as we need to tell people out there, we need to keep saying it for people to hear.
Yeah.
There are some people that they hear it every day, they know it, but they don't just have an option. Look, this Nigeria that we are today, some people, the only thing they can afford is Gary.
Marina.
And when they buy that gari, they buy small okra, they do the okra, they buy pepper, they do put oil, they do everything. When they make that eba, they eat the eba in the morning, afternoon, and night. Tomorrow again, they buy gari, they make that eba morning, afternoon, and night. Next tomorrow, they buy apple 15 naira. Apple is 15 naira. They buy apple
100
15
naira.
naira. Okay, 100 naira. Oh, they buy apple 100 naira. Then they find one small soup. They eat. Is it that kind of person you now come and say eat fruit and don't eat apple every day?
Well, that's okay, but if you're coming at it from that angle, it's an entirely different level.
Yeah,
entirely different.
That's why.
And I think that's what most
very
Nigerians
broad.
are going through.
But then the thing is, that money you're using to buy gari, you can use to get something else. But the thing is, you can use to get something else. But in
I want to
salad.
no, hold on.
No,
You can actually use to get something else. I think gari right now. I think a cup of I don't know. The last time I got gari, I think a cup.
Is the further for me gari? Oh my god.
It's gari. Gari is gari.
The last time I got that, I think a cup was around, I think about 250 thereabouts. I don't know if it's increased by now, likely. But then that 250 you use and get that gari. But the important thing is the important thing is because your aim is to be full, not to eat healthy. So you go straight for gari, the one that will hold you and keep you. But it's not apple. But you can use that money to get something.
Like what? 250. We need
watermelon.
Okay, so yes, watermelon.
Okay,
You can get fruits.
I'm waiting for you to mention that. Do you know why?
What?
Because someone like me, for instance, now to use myself as an example.
Yeah.
When I buy watermelon, I take it. In the next 5 minutes, I can be hungry. But you see that ever. Once you eat the eba, your tummy will do boom.
But then the thing about
When
this,
you eat the eba, your
the
tummy
thing about this, yeah, is again, that's the question we started with. Do Nigerians eat to be full or to be healthy?
Nigerians eat just
Now that's to be
Nigerians
full.
need to survive.
And, well, I understand that because truly in Nigeria, truly in our country, like survival is like. But most Nigerians are surviving.
Yeah.
Most of us are just surviving.
It's not like we don't want to be healthy.
It's not like we don't want to be healthy. I understand though. It's not like we don't want to be fit.
And that's why you see when people go to parties these days, you will see that will cut watermelon and put. They will put fruits, fruit platters. But people will rush and be eating the swallow. They will waste the fruit because
but it's very important actually.
Yeah.
And you notice that most times
we are laughing, we are joking about it.
When people eat like that, they find a way to burn it. Because it's really important. If you're eating something that is very heavy and then you're immobile, because let's be honest, some of these people that eat this thing morning, afternoon, night, some of them consistently working on the move. That's why sometimes they don't feel it. But people, I don't want to say.
But then the thing is, do you know
now eat heavy?
You know the funniest thing? All these things you eat right now. That's why we started with the topic. You are what you eat, because they may not affect you right now, but they will affect you in the future.
Yeah.
And here's one of the reasons why. Because by the time you eat that gari, you're eating it just to be full. You're eating that you're investing, you're buying things just to be full. As you're doing that on a consistent, regular basis, what you're doing is you're gathering an excess of a particular vitamin. You're gathering an excess of a particular protein or a particular whatever vitamin in your body. You're gathering an excess of that. And when it becomes a lump that causes cancer, you start to hear we don't know where it came from. That is how these things come out. When they come an excess, you're busy, you're the one, your junk is your own thing. I am talking to myself, people of God.
Very important.
But then junk is your own. You're just busy you're just gorging up on junks. And you think, it's not showing. I'm svelte. I am slim.
Let me say this finally.
No, hold on. I'm slim. I have figure 8. I am well set. Nothing. I am one. I'm figure 1.
Exactly.
So I can eat anything I want and not feel it. It will not show. That may be your own thing. But let me tell you this. You're gathering an excess of something, of a nutrient in your body. Our body does not need an excess of. And oftentimes when your body they cannot be a vacuum in nature. When your body does not understand what to do with the excess of that nutrient, it can start to collate somewhere. And before you know it, we start to hear one cancer. You have cancer of the lung, cancer of the intestine,
It might not necessarily be cancer.
It may not even be cancer. It may just one thing. It can just go and it can just overwork your kidney, overwork something. And at the end of the day, you hear somebody just collapse. Village people. Some of them is not village people. Some of them is what you ate.
I personally think most of the food we eat these days, chemicals.
There are so many processed.
Almost everything.
Even down to fruits.
Down to they use carbide to ripen fruits.
My good.
Even
now
eggs.
You mentioned carbide. I just remembered an experience I had when I was in school. I love love mango.
Mango.
I'm saying it. I love mango. I was, buying this mango that comes in small sizes. I was eating this thing. So, but my friend was like, "Did they swear for you? Don't worry about me. I'm good." I got to a point. I started having cough, and it was a hot season. So I was wondering what the issue was. I went to the pharmacy. I explained everything. I said, "What kind of, I don't know. Talk just let to talk that God talk." And the man was like, "What do you used to?" I said, "I like mango." He said, "I used to buy mango for more." I said, "See." He said, "Explain it." I explained. He said, "Hey,
You've been swallowing kabad.
Even to the eggs we eat, everything. So I think
it's a sad thing actually, because even the fruits, she just talked about the fruits right now. Even the fruits,
because I was about to say, instead of eating junks, do fruits.
Do fruit. But even the fruits we eat, oftentimes they are ripened by. So at the end of the day, what do we do? Do we start to grow our farms and feed ourselves in our backyard?
Yes, so
you're saying yes.
Yes, so
we can't as much as possible we can't. But the important thing, what we are trying to highlight here is watch what you eat.
Yeah.
Be very careful of what you eat. Let people call you a calorie counter. Let people call you a nutrient counter. No problem.
Control.
Count them.
Yeah.
Count them, because sometimes when we think of what we eat, we think I am fat, I am slim. No, it's what you eat is your health. At the end of the day, count it. Watch what you eat. Look at when you buy processed foods. Turn and look at the back. What are the ingredients? What are the chemicals they used to make them?
Yeah.
Check them. Watch all those things, because you are talking to your health. And a healthy man is an alive man.
Yes.
If you don't, please don't die and leave us in this country. He's a wealthy man. Please don't die and leave us in this country. All of us must be alive and face what is happening.
You go nowhere.
We do this work together. We'll correct this country together, but you must be alive. All right. So at this point, we have come to the end of today's edition of Viewpoint. We really, really do appreciate you and your time greatly. Let's do this again, same time, same place. We'd love to hear from you. Be a part of our conversations by dropping your opinions on our comment section. Drop it, press it, please. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles displayed on your screen for more captivating and exciting episodes of Viewpoint. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell on your YouTube channel at Oweleketv. And our website is oweleketv. See you again. Bye.